everybody, welcome to Guess the Reference with me, Alicia, aka Mocking Ariana Free. This is my self-created series called Guess the Reference, which is a little quiz where I quiz TNS cast members of past and present on their character that they played on the show, as well as having them answer a few questions about themselves. Now, this is a self-made quiz. It came directly from my brain, so it's not in affiliation with any companies like CBBC, BBC, why did I say it like that? CBC, CBC Gem, Family Channel, RTE. What's the other one that I'm trying to think of? There's another one as well, but it's not in affiliation with anybody, basically. It's just my creation. And there are 5 rounds to my quiz, I think. The first round is the Get to Know You round, and all the questions are about the cast member themselves. The second round is the Guess the Reference round, and all the questions are about the character that they played. The third round is fan questions, which is the same structure as round 2, except fans have submitted the questions. That's you guys. And the fourth round is Obscure Question, where it's one question worth 5 points, and it's a little bit harder than all the others. And then we have one round at the end, which is my spontaneous round, where the cast member has to name as many members of the next step as they can. And depending on how many they get, it equates to an amount of points that they get added to their score. Now, today's guest is the queen of scheming, except she has had quite a redemption on the next step. She started off in a much different character, personality than how she left the next step. She's had her ups and downs, but she definitely is one of the most iconic characters on the next step, and she definitely is an OG. We have Logan Fabbro, who played Amanda. All right, we'll get started then. So this first round is all about Logan. It's not about Amanda yet.
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
So your first question: on TikTok, what is your most viewed video?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think my most viewed video on TikTok is the one where I sing the songs. It's like a song challenge. I don't remember which songs it is, but I think it's my most viewed video. I think it's from a few months ago.
To be fair, I'll give it to you. All I've wrote is a song challenge, and it's seeing whether you knew all 11 songs from 2010 to 2020. But the audio is muted, so I can't even tell you what the songs were. So, yes, you've got 1 point so far. Well done. I actually forgot to ask you a question before that to actually get us into the questions. But what was your favourite season for Amanda?
My favorite season for Amanda was probably season 4. I think we saw a lot of character development in her in season 4. I think because she was kind of really mean the other seasons. Like, we didn't really get a chance to kind of get to know her.
That's an understatement, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's an understatement.
She's trying to tear the team apart.
But I think season 4 definitely showed Amanda's, getting through that mean stage, and then you actually kind of see who she is. So I liked season 4. I liked playing Amanda in season 4.
Yeah, I don't know what my favourite Amanda was. I kind of like season 2 just because of how iconic Amanda is in that season.
My second season is season 2.
Question 2 for the questions about you. What was the name of your character in the film Dance Together?
Dance is everything. Don't you get that? Dance is everything for me.
I mean, she wasn't even that good of a dancer in the first place. Must suck to be her.
Oh my gosh. The name of my character in Dance Together was Zoe.
Yes. I see.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to not get it right then. I thought that was quite an obvious question. I think that film was originally meant to be called Jazz Hands, was it? Because when I was searching it up, it came up with a different film instead.
Yeah, so that film actually, my one of the girls that I grew up dancing with, I've known her since I was 2. She actually wrote that film. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, and she reached out to me. Her name is Kira. She reached out to me to just, run the script by me, and she asked me to be a part of it. So, yeah, it was originally called Jazz Hands, and it was an independent film. And then it premiered at TIFF in 2019. So, and we changed the name as Dance Together. It was good. It was a good experience, yeah.
Okay, question 3. What was the title of the episode of What We Do in the Shadows that you starred in?
Oh, God, I have no idea. I'm not even going to try. I have no idea.
Oh, well, it's actually called The Trial.
Okay, well, I was wrong.
Yeah, no, that is wrong. So I'm afraid that's your first one that we've lost a point on, but you're doing quite well so far, to be fair.
Great. Great.
Okay, question 4. How many Instagram highlights do you have?
I want to say 6.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
No, it's 5.
Oh!
You were so close.
7. I wasn't even going to change
Oh.
the 5. I was going to be like, no, it's 7.
Which 7 or 6 did you think you had? And I'll tell you which one you're forgetting or made up.
I think I have a dance one.
Yes.
I think I have a food one.
Yes.
I think I have a friends one.
Yes, potentially.
I think I have a scenic one.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one
Then
is.
there's paw prints as well. So I think just animals, dogs.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So like pet stuff.
Yeah, because it's watermelon, flower, heart, ballet shoes, and paw prints because they're just little emojis
Got it.
as the titles. Yeah.
Got it. Thanks for the update. I'm not paying attention, clearly.
Well, these are the kind of questions that trip you up because you don't really think overly about them, do you? So it's a good
I know,
question.
like I never think about how many
Yeah.
habits I have.
Okay, question 5. True or false? You are number 1 on famous birthdays for people born in Bolton, Canada.
I want to say false because Vic's from Bolton too.
Oh, well, it's true.
Really?
So congratulations
All right,
to you.
Woo, woo.
You're number 1 in the whole of Bolton. Well done.
Bolton's a pretty small city, but I'm pretty proud of it.
And now it's time for the reference round, and all these questions are all about Amanda. So they're relating to episodes, seasons, dances, conversations that Amanda's ever had, things that have happened. I don't know, pretty much everything about Amanda we're going to quiz you on now.
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
When Emily and Stephanie auditioned for Elite in season 1, episode 18, what about Emily's appearance does Amanda comment on?
Nice sweater, by the way. It's really red.
They're just trying to mess with our heads. And I totally respect that.
She comments on her skirt.
Oh no. It is a clothing item though. Amanda says she's
I
a
kind of
really
figured
red.
it was clothing.
Yeah, really red sweater. Even though it's a cardigan. I don't know if a sweater and cardigan translate to the same thing in Canada, but
Yeah, well, sweater is like more so this, and then
Yeah.
like cardigan is like something you can't really like zip up.
yeah,
right?
that's
Like,
what
you
I'd
just kinda
say as
put it
well.
on.
But Amanda says sweater, even though
Oh,
it's cardigan.
you know,
but it's really red.
Maybe she. Okay, so red sweater. I kind of
Yes.
remember that actually. I was gonna say I remember her wearing red, but I thought it was a bodysuit.
Sam, who plays Stephanie, wore a bodysuit. She wore a leotard, a red leotard. You might be thinking of that, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Emily
maybe I'm
does
thinking
wear
of
a lot
that.
red.
Yeah.
Now, it is common knowledge that you originally were playing Emily in the pilot of The Next Step, but if you weren't Amanda in the actual show, what character would you have liked to have been?
I think Giselle. I really like Giselle's
Ooh,
character.
we haven't had that
she's
as an
really,
answer yet, so that's, yes. I
Yeah,
love
she's
that.
really opposite as she's really opposite from Amanda. So I think just being like as an actress, it would be really nice to like
yeah.
play that vibe rather than play my vibe. It would just be a different experience. So I think that's like what I would want to do if I
Yeah,
went back.
definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What did Emily have to do in order to convince Amanda that she was trustworthy in season 2? Specifically to prove she was trustworthy, she had to do this one thing.
So are you gonna tell me why you haven't broken up with him yet?
Look, Amanda, is there something else I can do? Another task?
No, I can tell that he's really important to her. And if she's willing to lose that for me, then I know she's trustworthy.
What were the other things? Oh, she had to break up with Hunter?
Yes, that's what I was looking for. She had to break up with
Okay,
Hunter.
yeah, she had to break up with Hunter.
And nobody forgives Amanda for that because they never got back
That's
together
so
again.
mean.
It's
I can't believe I
awful.
did that.
And then
Oh
even
my
after Amanda got
God.
found out, they never even got back together. Like, Hunter didn't even say, huh.
It's not even like Amanda liked Hunter so she could date him. She was just like, no, I don't want you to be happy. You're not allowed to date this guy. I remember getting a lot of not nice comments about that one. That one was
It
that one
still
was
happens.
bad.
Anytime, even in season 7, like, Emily had a secret admirer and we were like, oh, please let it be Hunter and they can get back together again. But no. In season 2, episode 8, who does Amanda audition to be in a small group with?
Hey guys, sign-up sheet for small group auditions is up.
Small group auditions are with 3 to 6 people, and it gives the judges a chance to see us work together as a team.
Hey, do you guys want to sign up for small group auditions with me?
That would be amazing.
Right.
Who does Amanda audition to be in a small group with? I think Giselle and Talia.
Yes, it is indeed. And I love that trio. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I love the music.
I was gonna say it's the trio, the one that we did on tour actually.
Yes. Because they never actually got to do it at nationals, and I was like, damn, I loved that dance. So I really wanted to
that was a good dance. We did that dance a lot. Like whenever we had live performances, we always did that dance. Actually, Brittany we had to end up teaching Brittany, who plays Riley, that dance for the tour because she would sub out.
Tour movie. Yeah, Brittany had to step in.
Yeah.
I just love the music, and I remember the moves like dum dum dum.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 and the ponytails, like yes.
The whipping of the hair.
Yes.
It was like so Bob Fosse. It was like Bob Fosse was our inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, question 4. In season 3, episode 1, Amanda tries to comfort Michelle about her parents' divorce by saying positive things that her friend went through. What 2 things does Amanda's friend receive as a product of her parents' divorce?
Well, at least you'll have 2 bedrooms now.
Yeah, and you'll get to celebrate your birthday twice, too.
And I know when my friend's parents got divorced, she got a whole 2 new wardrobes. And she got a puppy.
One is like 2 new bedrooms.
It's not bedrooms, but it's something in the bedroom that she got.
Closet?
Yes. She says 2 new wardrobes.
Very
yes.
Amanda.
And then there's something else as well.
Ooh, the other one I won't know. I don't think I know.
Do you want to take a random guess? I'll give you half a point so far.
2 closets and a whole new wardrobe?
It's a puppy.
Puppy!
Yes.
I should have thought of that. That's good though. I knew the clothes ones for sure she would have said.
Yes.
But puppy.
I'm surprised you even remembered one, to be fair, because that's such like a just random comment. Yeah. But I'll give you half a point for it.
Thanks.
So, question 5. In season 3, episode 2, Amanda dances a solo trying to work through her thoughts and feelings about TNS and Elite having to compete against each other. But what song did she dance to?
Yesterday, you closed the door and left me here alone in the dark. There's something else in place of my heart falling apart.
I literally just watched this like 2 weeks ago because someone made a fan video of it and I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, this song, I remember it. It's like, na 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 na. I don't even know the words. Don't even give it to me, but I know the beat. I just can't remember the name of it. Wait, let me try and think.
If it helps, it's the dance where Chantal and Tess then walk in and they're like, Amanda, come back to Elite.
I'm wearing purple.
Yes.
Falling?
Falling is in the name. Yes, there's 2 words.
It is?
So falling's the first word.
Oh my gosh. Falling. I don't know. Falling stars?
No, I'll give you half a point for the falling. It's falling apart. I'm falling apart.
Close. Yeah.
That's very sad. Very sad.
I get it. I got it now. Very sad.
What's the your
Very
favourite
sad moment.
dance that you've done on TNS? Either as Amanda or a group dance. Up to you.
Probably like one of them is definitely the trio. Like I love that dance. Other ones are like there's one the season 4 episode 1 opening number was or not episode 1 but like I think it's a few episodes later when they established A Troop. A style or something like that. A side, yeah.
Very good one.
That one was fun. Like those ones every season, like the beginning opener ones are really fun. Yeah,
I guess
like
as
they're
well
a lot of
because
fun
you've got
to
like
do.
the adrenaline of knowing that this is the first one people are going to see of the new season. So
Yeah.
you're like, oh, we're back.
And we
finally.
never, yeah. Yeah, and we never actually film it. Like, when we start filming, we don't film that episode first. Like, we film the middle part first, and then we get to film that episode, so we're, like, already hyped up about our characters and everything, so it's a fun time.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the better way of working at it, too, because then you are, like you say, your character. It's not like you've just been on a break for ages, and you're like, oh, I'm Amanda again now. You've already had a few,
that's kind of how...
Yeah,
that's kind of how they do it. They usually start with, like, the 14, 15, 16 episodes, and then they'll go back to, like, 1, 2, 3, just so it doesn't seem like there's such a break between us filming,
that's actually very strategic. I like that. Very good. So, question 6. When Amanda returns from Sweden, the TNS dancers try to distract her so that they have time to prepare for her surprise party. But which 3 dancers act weirdly around her?
Oh, my gosh.
Sierra! Hi, how are you? I didn't realize you were coming back today. Stephanie!
Amanda! Can you hold that for me?
I am not a clothing rack.
West?
Yes.
Stephanie?
Yes. So you got one more.
And, I want to say Eldon, but I don't think it's Eldon, because I don't think Eldon would talk to Amanda.
You just don't think he'd talk to Amanda full stop.
Like, Eldon and Amanda didn't really talk. They weren't really friends.
That is true. It's not Eldon. No, it was Sierra.
It was Sierra. Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah, but I'll give you 2/3 of a point, so you get 0.6 for that one.
Awesome.
Question 7. What is the name of Amanda's younger cousin who visits in season 4, episode 23?
Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Linda.
I found him wandering the halls. He says he knows you.
My cousin Cooper is visiting from England. This whole visit, it's been next step this, next step that, and he's kind of driving me crazy. I know you're following me.
Well, it's not that bad to follow in the footsteps of my amazing cousin.
What? Season 4, episode 23, my younger cousin?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I remember vividly his face. I feel like was it a weird name? Like, not weird, but like, not
very common. No.
You're gonna tell me, and I'm gonna be so upset at myself that I didn't know this. I don't know.
It's Cooper.
Ah! Cooper! I knew it was Cooper! I literally, as soon as you said that, I was like, cousin. They actually came and filmed the winner, like, they filmed the winning episode at our studio.
Yeah. Because I remember I also saw Victoria and Isaac did a duet for it as well. And I think that was the final episode that they shot the winner. So yeah, very cool.
You stumped me with that one.
Thank you. What does Amanda write for Noah's peer review?
And Noah, apparently it's too easy to get lost in your eyes.
It is. Have you looked in them?
Okay, you two are driving me insane. You are not leaving this room until you give each other some real criticism.
Well, sometimes Noah works on his music so much that he's just so amazing, and I don't know how he does it.
Oh, that hurts. That stings.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Probably that he's...
And there's two... I'll give you a clue. There's 2 things that she says, specifically.
I feel like she called him cute, and... I don't know, like quirky or funny or something like that.
Okay, do you want me to tell you the 2?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one was it's too easy to get lost in his eyes. That was a downer of Noah. It's a weakness. Okay. And the second one is that he's so amazing because of how hard he works on his music.
All right.
So...
Amanda was really, she was really love-struck in season 4, so...
She was. Are you a Noah and Amanda shipper? Me, personally, I am not, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, to be honest, like, they weren't really together for that long, and...
I know!
Like, yeah, like, there wasn't really, you know, like, we were just starting... I mean, I would say I'm a Nomanda shipper just because I love doing scenes with Miles. Like, me and Miles had a lot of fun together.
Yes, I will say that there are some great scenes that I love. I just would have preferred if they got close as friends, I think. Like, I love the Van Damming scene. I love the the what other ones? Oh, I love this scene where Amanda's like, Noah's got muscles.
Yeah. Like, their relationship was super funny and stuff like that, so it was a lot of fun to do, and it was nice to, like, you know, see it come together on TV, but, like, there's not really much substance there. Like, all the serious stuff was kind of like...
I agree with that. And I've also put, why didn't Amanda return Noah's calls after regionals? She just didn't pick up.
I know, she just didn't pick up.
I love you.
Like, so rude, right?
She'd had enough. The next step had wound her to the core. She'd done.
Yeah, she's
done.
like, I'm done. Bye.
Question 9. In season 4, episode 19, why does Noah say he was scared of Amanda when she first came to the next step?
Like, when you were at Elite and you first came to the next step, I was scared of you. You were so smart. It's like you know what other people are thinking, and you know exactly what to say and when to say it.
Oh my gosh, because I don't know, okay, this is gonna like toot my own horn, but maybe because she was good, like she was a good dancer, or like whatever.
It's not about her dancing.
Okay. Because she was mean?
Kind of. I'll give you one more guess.
Okay.
It's something specific.
Something specific.
It is her being mean, but it's something about the way she was mean.
Okay. Amanda, so Noah was scared of me because when it first came to the next step, oh gosh, I don't know.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, tell me. What did I do?
Okay, it's because she was so smart. She always knew what to say and seemingly what everyone was thinking, so she could get into people's heads.
Okay, that's kind of a compliment. Thanks, Noah. I appreciate it. Okay. So I was so smart, I was just, basically he's calling me manipulative, but...
Yes, very manipulative, and he was very worried about her, yes.
Yes, okay. Makes sense.
Final question of this round, question 10. Where and when does Amanda reveal she Van Dams?
Are you Van Damming?
Of course I'm Van Damming!
Oh my, I didn't know you Van Dammed.
Yeah, I Van Dam.
Don't tell me you go to the Jewish Community Center.
Tuesdays at 7:30.
Thursdays at 8.
Oh my goodness.
She reveals it. Oh my god, I remember the episode doing this. This scene was actually directed by Trevor. So
he's got you doing silly stuff. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so you could imagine the amount of laughing and how many takes this scene actually took for us to get.
I imagine your calves and your thighs would have been very strong after this scene as well. The amount of time.
Yes, like I was like, Trev, we need to stop now. The director and everyone were dying of laughter. It was so funny. I remember this scene so well. But I do not remember where she says this, but I remember her saying it. Oh, I don't know.
See, this is one of those things that you just say once and you just wouldn't think about it again because it was never mentioned.
I know. It was literally, we didn't even have lines for this scene. We were just like, okay, improv, and we just did it. So it was just like, oh my gosh, but I remember this day so well, but I just cannot remember that name of that school. You got to give it to me. You got to tell me.
It's at the Jewish Community Center on Tuesdays at 7:30.
What? The Jewish Community Center? I would have never guessed that.
Yes.
Tuesdays at 7:30 rings a bell for me. I remember saying that, but I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, and then Noah's like, oh, my class is at 8 o'clock. And you're like, oh, you can join mine. But then, oh, the class is full. So they have a whole conversation about joining the class. Yes.
They're crazy. They're crazy.
Okay, so the next round is the fan questions. They're still about Amanda, except fans have submitted them to me on my YouTube community tab and also my Instagram stories. So your first one,
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
is from Maxi Pop 2009. Why couldn't Amanda attend the Culture Shock talent show in season 2, episode 14?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Hello? Lucian's found a way for us to compete at another regionals. I've been waiting for this moment for so long.
I'm so excited to see you play today.
We're not even gonna get to play if Amanda doesn't show up.
I was meeting up with Tess and Lucian. That's the only thing I can think of, like in the mall.
I'll give you half a point because you knew that you were with Tess and Lucian and probably scheming about something, which is what Amanda was primarily doing that season.
Yeah, I'm like...
But they were competing at regionals with Elite. They'd sneak in, when they sneak into another regionals to compete. That's what they were doing, so she couldn't go to the talent show.
Oh, that was that day. All right.
Okay, Question 2 is from Malarkey Blunden. Who taught Amanda how to fake listen to music in order to hear people's conversations?
There's a subtle nuance to pulling off the headphone spy trick. If you're too obvious, you're gonna blow your cover.
Don't bob your head like I would. Bob your head how Amanda would. That is not how Amanda would bob her head.
I know.
Henry!
Yes, you got that one. Easy. Henry,
Yeah,
indeed.
I remember that scene, yeah.
Okay, question 3. This is from Kenzie Goodwin. Was Amanda supposed to be in the morning or the afternoon group for the auditions?
There's still a chance for Amanda to make A Troop. Maybe Miss Kate will let her audition this afternoon.
I'm sorry, but your audition was this morning and you missed it.
Season 4 was supposed to be in the morning or afternoon. Afternoon?
Well, it was actually the morning, but to be fair, it isn't obvious until Kate says at the end. Would you prefer a morning or an afternoon audition if it was you auditioning for something?
If I was auditioning for something, I think I would prefer it being the afternoon, just because I get pretty nervous before auditions. Like I always, even before dancing, like on stage, like I just get very nervous. Like that's just who I am. Like I'm always the girl that's practicing her lines 1,000 times, like 30 seconds before I gotta go, or practicing the routine like 1,000 times, and I'm stressing everybody else out. So I like to have as much time as possible beforehand to prepare myself.
See, for that exact same reason, I think I'd prefer a morning, just so I can't.
So you can't do it,
stress about it.
I feel like I
and then
have
just get it
to
over
do
with,
it. Yeah,
and then relax. Yeah. Okay, question 4. This is from Kitty Farrell. What is the colour of the hairband that Amanda wears in season 2, episode 1?
I did the whole time. Guys.
When Amanda walks in, my jaw drops.
What is she doing here?
It's blue.
Yes, blue.
It's blue.
Got it straight away.
And she's wearing a black dress.
Yes.
And she brings her bag in and she walks in.
She does. See, you remember that scene very well.
She ruins everybody's lives that day.
Question 5. This is from Jada Melham. What are the names of Amanda's pets?
Oh my gosh, Michelle, you have to see my new puppy, Shipley.
Right now, Amanda and I are just at Culture Shock. We're just hanging out, and she's showing me pictures of her puppy.
Then I can't blame Snuffy for biting you.
Who's Snuffy?
My cat.
She bit me?
Because she hates you.
I remember one, like I know I mentioned one in the show. That one, I want to say, I don't know. I'm going to guess Rosie, but I know it's wrong.
So there's Snuffy, or Snuffly, the cat, and Shipley, the dog.
Oh.
Yeah, I remembered the cat from when you were talking to Noah and they were doing their fake predate thing.
I remember saying animal's name, but I was like, I don't even remember what I said.
I don't even remember if it was a real pet that Amanda had or whether she made it up for the purpose of the predate, like just a scenario. But
I think she might have. I don't know if it was an actual pet or if I remember like her making it. I don't remember. Might have been either scenario. Yeah.
But you got 3 out of 5 for that round, so you
right.
did a little bit better than last time. You got more than half. Very good. Well done for your questions, guys. So your next round is the obscure question, and it's worth 5 points because it's a little bit harder. So are you ready for this? Get your mind in gear.
I'm ready.
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
At Amanda's surprise party, Amanda asks Sierra if she's missed anything. What 5 things does Sierra catch Amanda up on that have recently happened at the studio?
So did I miss anything? Not really. I mean, James quit the band after him and Riley got into a fight about it. The fight was also about Ella. You know Ella, right? She likes to pull pranks and got Riley involved, and James didn't like that too much. Eldon and Talia aren't allowed to talk. He's only at 24 pirouettes. Maybe 25 or 26, I don't know, but not 30. And Rochelle, she likes Noah, but Noah likes Abby, but I'm not really sure where Abby stands in all of that. And Michelle, she's still living here, not in Madison, but she's been a mess, and so Kate made her an alternate, and...
Wait, Michelle's an alternate?
Is one of them Michelle's injury?
She's not injured. I mean, Victoria was injured, but can you remember why Michelle...
Oh, her parents' divorce. Her parents' divorce.
Yes, they were divorced, so something happened to Michelle because of that.
Something happened to Michelle because she moved back to Wisconsin?
No.
Something happened to Michelle because her parents got divorced. She's an alternate.
Yes, Michelle's an alternate.
Okay,
that's one
she's
of
an
them.
alternate. Okay, perfect. I'm like, Victoria's injury, Michelle's parents. I'm like, where am I going? Next one about something about James and Riley.
Yes, something with James and Riley. What about them?
Something about what's going on with Jiley in season 3?
There's always something with Jiley.
I know. I'm like, what's Jiley going through?
What's the topic for this week? What are they arguing about?
Yeah. That they're doing the duet?
No.
That they broke up?
No. They haven't broke up this season, actually. They're doing pretty well.
I know. I was going to say, I don't think they break up in season 3. Oh. No, that's season 2 with Beth.
Yes, Beth season 2. I'll give you half a point so far for James and Riley's
Okay, I'll
section.
come back to that one
Yeah,
if I think
okay.
about it, but let me try and think about it. So Michelle's an alternate, something with James and Riley for sure. Jiley is gonna bother me. I love Jiley, so why don't I know what's going on with them in season 3?
Prove yourself as a Jiley fan.
I love Jiley. Jiley's the best thing that ever happened in the show, I swear. It's amazing. They're so good.
See, I can't
They're so
agree
funny
with you
and
there.
then
I just it was
Really?
it was season 4. It was Riley cheating on James. I was like, oh, we can't keep doing this, guys. Like,
okay, well, we're talking pre-season 4.
yeah, we'll do
I
like
loved that.
season 1. They were okay. Season 2, James cheated on Riley, so I was like, okay. But then they got back together.
Maybe you're right, but I just have a soft spot in my heart for Jiley. Who is your fave couple?
Ooh.
Because you don't like Nomanda. You don't like Jiley.
I think because most of the
Are you
time,
like
there's a lot of cheating on the next steps. Everyone seems to like, I really like them, and then they've done something to upset me.
It's very strange because we're all like young teenagers,
there's so much
I don't know
drama
why we
going
know how to do that.
I don't know who my favorite. Oh, do you know what? I really liked Emily and Hunter. I thought they were really good for each other because they were like redeeming themselves.
Yeah, they were.
And then, cheers, Logan, you broke them up.
I ruined that for you.
Ruined that. But I don't know other than that.
Okay. Other, I don't know. But, okay, Jiley, I don't know the other 3. Like, it's going to bother me. What else goes on in season 3? I leave for Sweden, and what happens in those episodes? Like, I'm trying to think.
Oh, yeah, that's a clue. You leave for Sweden, and something happens because you leave for Sweden.
Can you give me a hint?
Okay, there's one about James. Just James on his own.
James. I have no idea. James, what did you do?
And there's one that involves Noah as well.
Noah's on A Troop in season 3?
He is on A Troop in season 3.
What?
That is not...
Oh my gosh.
Completely forgot about that.
Logan, get with the program. Noah did he audition for A Troop when I was gone?
No.
This is horrible. This is like, I'm ashamed right now.
I'm glad I chose this as the obscure hard question because it clearly is.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too. Like, I'm really trying to think. Like, this is gonna bother me. Noah and James. Okay, Noah and James in season 3.
And there's also one about Eldon as well. That's the third one.
Eldon and his pirouettes.
Eldon and his pirouettes. What about them?
Or he has to get to a certain amount of pirouettes so that he can ask Emily on a date.
We've moved on from Emily.
It's not Michelle.
Nope.
Who the heck is it?
I tell you what, this is one of my favorite couples as well, actually. Eldon and this person.
They dated? And it's not Emily or Michelle?
No.
Eldon.
Are you sure you weren't actually in Sweden when this happened?
Yeah, probably. Like, I was probably so checked out. I didn't even read the script. No, I'm kidding. What? Who is it? I cannot believe I don't know. Oh my gosh, Talia!
Yes!
Yes, that's one of my favorite couples too. I can't believe I forgot.
I wouldn't believe it.
My girl. It's Vita. It's Talia.
Yes, right. So you got another one. Eldon and Talia can't date because Eldon hasn't reached his
Eldon
pirouettes yet.
hasn't reached the amount of pirouettes. Okay. Now, James and Noah.
There's
Let's
a
see if I can
separate,
get
remember.
these.
So James has a problem and
Noah has a whatever. So James and Noah, what goes on with them? So Eldon and his pirouettes, that I remember. Okay. Oh, I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me.
So the first one that Sierra said was that James has quit the band, which is a big deal.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Then the second one, Jiley are fighting about Ella, who's came in because Amanda was there, so now Ella's cleared off. Yes.
That's why I was in Sweden, because Ella can't... Oh my gosh.
And Rochelle likes Noah, but Noah likes Abby. That was his dilemma.
Okay, I was gonna say it has something to do with the love triangle.
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
Okay.
So, I need to get my timer out. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, and you are going to list as many TNS characters as you possibly can. Past, present, elite, A-troop, whatever, okay? And you get points depending on how many you can remember. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Emily, Michelle, Amanda, Eldon, James, Riley, Stephanie, Talia, Tiffany, Daniel, Sierra, Rochelle, Noah, Abby, Tess, Lucian, Kate, Chris, Alfie,
Stop. Now you got 19. Which
bad.
is actually pretty good. So if you got between 5 and 10, you got 1 point. If you get between 10 and 15, you get 2. If you get between 15 and 20, you get 3. And if you get over 20, you get 5. So you get 3 extra points.
Nice.
So if we look at our leaderboard, Logan is unfortunately at the bottom at the moment, followed by Jamie, Sage, Milena and Nick. But there are still a couple of people to go, so we'll see what the final standings are. So would you like to nominate somebody to try and beat your score?
I'd like to nominate Miles. Have you done Miles?
No, Miles has not done it.
Okay, then yeah, Miles. Let's see if Miles can be my score, if he knows more than me. I remember when they wrote the script for season 4, like when they told us, like we called each other and we're like, what the heck? We're love interests? Because Amanda and Noah have never really had like, Amanda especially never had a love story, ever. Like, ever. She was just a lone
it was
wolf.
mentioned like in season 1 that she dated James for a little bit, but it wasn't like a proper plot or anything.
Yeah, it wasn't like a proper plot. She just kind of like was like, hey. And he was like, sup? And you're like, okay.
Okay, and just to finish, do you want to just plug your social media and just tell people where they can find you and everything? And if you've got anything upcoming that you want people to look out for, you could take the floor.
Yeah, so my Instagram is @Logan Fabbro. You can follow me there. My TikTok's, I think, @Log Fabbro instead of Logan Fabbro. And yeah, that's it. You guys can follow me there, and then any information about anything that I'm doing will be on there as well.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Logan did super well with her score. You can see by the leaderboard whereabouts she is placed, and I will see you guys next week for another guest taking part in Guess the Reference. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you comment down below your answer to any of the questions or just any thoughts you've had. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss next week's video, and I'll see you then. Bye!
That's right. Don't